Hi everybody, welcome back to Plainless Plantation. First of all, today I'd like to give a shout out to Heritage Farms. To all my 2.5 subscribers, go over and check out his channel. He's got a really nice place going there. So, I've been meaning to bring you guys a video on the CZ220 heater, and unfortunately I had taken picture and video on an iPhone 6 that I had, and just the other day the phone decided to crap out on me. So we'll have pictures of the heater installed and everything in the shop down on the farm. And then we'll discuss what we're going to do with this phone later. Got some ideas. So, I do have the box. This is what the box looks like that it'll come in. 5,000 watt heater. Has 3 settings with 5,000 watts being the maximum. Inside the box came the instructions and also these bolts. Now, these bolts don't seem like they're very much to hold this heater, so I went and got 2 5/8 bolts with lock washers and nuts. Now, when you're doing the math on this, in the booklet it says to have a circuit breaker protection of 32 to 40 amps. Now, they don't really have a 32 amp circuit breaker. So, if you do the research and start looking, you'll see there's mathematical formulas to see what your system can handle. So, you come up with voltage times amps equals wattage, and then your amps equals your wattage divided by volts. Okay? So, 240 volts times 30 amps equals up to 7,200 watts. Okay? So this is a 5,000 watt heater max at the maximum setting. So your amperage, which came out to be 20.83, was 5,000 watts divided by 240 volts. Okay? So a 30 amp circuit breaker is going to cover that need. Okay? Now, you don't want to run a circuit breaker continuously over 80% of its load. Right? So 30 amps times 0.80 equals 24. This has a continuous run about 21, so 24 amps is plenty to do the job. So far, the heater has performed perfectly. So, if you're considering a job, if you're in an area that is in a cold climate or you need heat, this is ample for a good decent sized shop from what I can tell. Our garage is 14 by 22. It's not insulated at the moment. We plan on insulating it so we can work in this place year round. So, the cost of the heater, initially I paid $90.99 for it. I added a switch, an independent switch, so I could turn it off from a different spot than the heater. So, the switch was $10.19. Then you need a knockout plug where your 10 gauge wire goes into your breaker panel. The knockout plug, $8.85. A 30 amp 2-pole breaker. For my box is the Eaton rock and lock switch. It's $11.45. Now, you can decide whether you want to run conduit to your heater or if you want to have a separate plug. For me, I wanted a separate plug so that way I could unplug it to take the unit down to clean it. That was $11.82. The outlet to plug in that dryer cord into the wall was $8.83. A 2-gang box to hold the plug was $3.35. The outlet cover for that box was $5.17. 50 feet of 10-2 wire was $44.51. The light switch plate for the independent switch was $1.52. The light switch box is $1.50, which brings the total to $198.78. Now, I went and bought a wall mount for a different type of heater, a totally different one, but it worked perfectly for this mount. It's heavy duty. It's well equipped to handle the weight of this heater, which is about 25 pounds. That wall bracket costed me $49.99 that I ordered off of eBay. So the total of the project, without your wire nuts included, is about $250. And I think it's well worth the investment for us, for what we need and the climate here in central Kentucky. Now, the next deal I wanted to bring to you guys, and I brought this to you guys before. It was shortly after Christmas that I got this for $1.99 at Lowe's. It is a Cobalt 6-tool, 24-volt cordless tool set, and it's a really good set. It has these handles that Velcro strap together. It's got a piece that comes out of the top. It has the handle that comes up, and then you can roll your cart. It has wheels, okay? Plenty of room inside to store your tools, pouches on the side to put blades, books, any accessories you may need. Opens up, flips open, plenty of storage space for everything to go in there neatly. Now, what this toolkit came with was flashlight, drill, selectable speeds, and if you go past the highest setting there is just a drilling speed there. Comes with a handle that mounts to the top of it. Pretty good for heavy duty drilling. 2 speeds on the top. Came with 2 batteries, a 4 amp hour and a 2 amp hour. Has a button on the front, tells you your charge levels. Literature for all the tools included. Came with a multi-tool with sanding pads, cutting blades, 2 of these. Comes with belt clips. Comes with a one-handed recip with a blade. Comes with a 1/4 inch impact with a bit mount on the side for your bits. Six and a half inch circular saw and charger. Now, with this many tools in this kit, I found myself kind of short battery wise. So they had another deal that if you bought a charging kit with 2 batteries, which was priced at $136 at the time, you got 1 free tool. So I picked up a 1/2 inch impact, okay, which has 3 speeds on here. Now, going back to the toolkit over here, this was $199 when I purchased it, with the 6 tools, 2 batteries, 1 charger. People are finding this priced somewhere around $112. Certain states, certain places, a lot of places you cannot even find this anymore. But the people that are finding it, since the release of the XTR tool line, which is compatible with these batteries, but is an upgraded system, whereas the circular saw is a regular 7 1/4 inch in the XTR line. But for the homesteader, people doing jobs, just for a day or two, whatever, homeowner, what they call prosumer, this set is perfect. It'll do the job. And for the price, if you can find that set at $112, you're making a killer deal. Batteries for tools are outrageous. So anytime you can find a deal with a free tool or a tool with a free additional battery in a set, I really recommend you jump on it. And guys, start checking out some of these tool channels. There's lots of good information. Never pay full price for this stuff. Now we're going to move on to the next one. Now, the next items we got for all you homesteaders to check out. Go to walmart.com. There is this hose reel or electric cord reel on sale right now. $11 and some change. It has the where you plug in your extension cord right here. It's got the 4 outlets, power switch over here. It will hold up to 50 feet of 12 gauge wire. That's it there. And then we have, I know this is pink, guys, and you know, it might not be comfortable with color choice, but you got to realize this is 12 gauge wire. This is 50 feet of it. It's $18 and some change. Okay. To get free ship, it also comes with the lighted cord end. So you can take a look at that. It's 50 feet of 12-3 wire. Okay. So to get free shipping, we also threw in this wire stripper. The total for these 3 items was $40.42. So for you homesteaders out there, need to get extension cords out away from your buildings or whatever to run independent tools. For $40, you cannot beat this deal. All right, moving on to the next one. We also have an unboxing today of the Bosch Freak. You know you want it, I got it. So let's get the cutting this box open, see what we got here. Now, what's neat about the Bosch Freak is it will take 1/4-inch hex and it will take 1/2-inch drive sockets. Comes with a bag, instruction book, tool, which here it is, guys. Here is the tool to have, and I just could not wait anymore. I will show you what is so neat about this. Now, this, I get that this is not an impact or impact socket, but it will take 1/2-inch drive sockets. It will also take your 1/4-inch drive bits. So this was a deal we found at Lowe's. It was on special for $189, and then they had a one-day special at 10% off for card holders, and with the purchase of it you got an additional free battery. So our total discount was $117, and I will pay this off next week to make sure I keep my discount. So what remains in the box is the battery. Let's take a look at this. Let's slide that in there. Okay. Has some settings on here. Oh yeah, fancy. So it has different settings here. We'll have to figure out what they all are. And it looks like it has a hammer setting, but it's an impact or whatever. I don't know. But we also have the additional battery that was free with the purchase. Looks like some warranty information. And if I can get this open. We have the charger. Pretty stout size charger. You have a belt clip. Looks like a bit holder. Some of the other core 18-volt tools. Ooh, and you've got an additional organizer for Bosch bits. So pretty neat, guys. Now let's get on to some specs. This is a 1/4 inch hex and 1/2 inch square drive impact driver. Brushless motor, 1,800 inch-pounds, 3,400 RPM, 4,200 blows per minute. This is something I've been interested in for a while. I know that some of you guys might think, man, this guy's excessive with tools. Try living an hour away from your farm and you need something and it's not there, okay? We get out there and we start working on something, one of the other items goes down, we need to be able to grab something else to go to work. Now, we've got some Milwaukees, we've got the Bosch, and we've got the Cobalt. We're set. I won't need anything else but bits and screws and time. So, and guys, it's also good to start testing different bit manufacturers. Bosch, Makita, Cobalt has a set, Milwaukee, DeWalt. Believe it or not, I am a fan of DeWalt. We were screwing in some T20 Torx bit or Torx head screws into our wainscoting, and it broke 2 DeWalt bits. The wife broke one. I turned around and tried to use a new one, another new bit. I broke it immediately after she did. It was 3.5 inch long screws, and I was pre-drilling the holes to 2 inch. So we've got some other brands here. And guys, you'll have to go to Lowe's for these. And people have bragged on the Makita Gold, and they seem to be going away from that and going to the XPS, which I had some somewhere around here. Here is the XPS. Here's some extra T20s. Since we broke a couple of those DeWalt, we've got some backup T20s, but this is the Impact XPS line. But people have bragged on this gold, and I've got some of the Phillips number 2s. There's like 15 in this box, right? So we've got plenty of Phillips. We've got some Bosch ones to try out. Like I said, I have a Milwaukee set. Milwaukee seems to do good. The DeWalt's, I know it's a high-end tool line. We haven't had the best of luck with it. So, let's check this out. Here is the Makita Gold. You've got some Phillips nut drivers, different size nuts, an adapter for a 1/4 inch square drive. You've got Phillips 1s, 2s, Torx, and squares. So, we're going to try these out. We're going to try some of the XPS line, and we're going to try our Bosch, plus we have Milwaukee as a backup. So everybody, check out the core system, Bosch, and check out the Freak, because this is a versatile tool. When you can go to screwing in screws and then go and turn around and take lug nuts off your vehicle, this tool is versatile. 18 volt line, check it out. I think you'll be impressed with it. It's the Bosch Freak. Model GDX 18V 1800C. Okay, now to our next unboxing. For all you guys that have large plots of land, and I don't know about you guys, I get extremely wore out carrying a shoulder strap mounted weed whacker. So through my work, get gift cards from work every quarter or whatever, and you get options, Lowe's, Home Depot, Kroger, wherever you want. So we basically paid $36 for this with the additional string, and we're going to try and figure out how to mount a blade. I know Echo has a blade mounting system. Now I know PowerMate, they say on their website or on their Q&A on Home Depot, like, well, we don't have a blade mount system option available yet. Well, you don't have to come out and cut fence line on 20 acres either, so we're going to try and figure it out. But this is brand new for us, and we are going to find out what this thing is all about. So I know all you homesteaders out there are probably thinking, man, this guy's got a lot of stuff. We've got a lot of stuff. So we have the guard. We have a wheel with bearings in it, looks like. Another wheel. Cardboard. Looks like we got instruction book and some screws, bolts to assemble this thing. Looks like we've got some pre-cut string lengths, different sizes. Some more bolts. Looks like we have a handle. Another part to the handle and the motor. And this is a 50-to-1 fuel mix ratio. And we have our string head. Now, man, that thing is heavy. This thing has the option. Well, first of all, this is the PowerMate 43cc 2-cycle engine with 17-inch cut. If you can see it here, there is an option for a blower and an edger. So for some of you homeowner guys that are and homesteaders that are getting tired of lugging a weed whacker around, this may be a very good option for you guys to check out and see. We will get this together and we're going to test it out and show you guys what we come up with. We purchased, like I said, we purchased a blade. I don't know if we're ever going to be able to get that on there somehow, but we did get .105 black diamond square. Let's see, premium Trimmerline black diamond by Echo. And like I said, it comes with some pre-cut lengths. And now what we're going to do, we're going to get that assembled and get back with you guys and get you guys pictures and maybe a review on it and test this thing out once we get it all together. For the last thing in this video, I want to take votes from you guys. This phone had me furious because I had video of the heater install on this. It was cold and my battery level kept dropping and dropping. I don't know about you guys, but for $600 for a phone to last only like 3 to 4 years is unacceptable. I'm hoping the new one will last longer. We're going to take this thing and we're going to mount it on a board. I'm going to ask you guys, what caliber would you like to see go through this phone? Would you like to see 357 Magnum? Would you like to see 38 Special, 38 Special plus P, 5.56, 7mm Remington Magnum, or Shotgun Sabot Slug? You guys vote in the comments. Tell me, what caliber would you like to see? Anything other than like birdshot, because we're going to put cameras up and I don't want to hit the cameras with birdshot. So, in 7mm mag, I hate to use that. It's a kind of expensive round, but if you guys vote for that, I will put a 7mm Remington mag through this phone. So, guys, vote in the comment section. Check out Heritage Farm, Texas. Pecan trees, I grew up around those in Louisiana. They kind of have a special place with me. I remember as a kid snacking on those all the time. Guys, check out other homesteader channels. Check out other tool channels. You're going to spend less money if you start looking and seeking out these good deals. we're getting tools for a lot less than just full price. You guys, every homesteader needs tools. Need to start checking out some of these tool channels. Y'all have a great day, and thanks for stopping at Penniless Plantation. Put your votes on the phone. What caliber you want to see go through this phone. Thank you, guys. Everybody, as I talked about earlier in this video about this Makita Gold being replaced by the XPS, I happened to be at the depot yesterday in their clearance section, and I found plenty of this Makita Gold stuff left over that is being replaced by that XPS line. A lot of it on sale, as you can see, for some of the prices here. Some pretty good deals. We got the box there for $9, which originally retailed for about $24. So if you're still interested in a Makita Gold and you get the opportunity to get out during these times right now, and you might be able to find some good deals on some of these Makita bits and sets. Take care.